Now we are on to building the back piece and front piece. They're going to be built very similarly to the top and bottom, but obviously they will be different dimensions. So to start off, we can hit sketch for our back. We will be doing it on the left of our project here. So we hit sketch, it needs a plane. We're going to select this outside plane of the side gable. So I'm going to click there, and this is a very important step to make sure we build our piece in the right spot. We do not want to build it on the corner of this piece because that will combine the two pieces, and that will mess up the drawing because it's going to want to create those two pieces the same. So we're going to click on the inside of this piece and draw our rectangle or our piece from there. So I'll click that corner. You'll see that it pops up like this. I'll just open it up anywhere there. So our width will be 4.5 for our back piece. Hover over that, 4.5. And then for our top, or for our height, it'll be 5.5. So 5.5. So that's our shelf. That's our one-dimensional drawing of it. We're going to go straight to extrude, and it's going to want to extrude out. We're going to flip that around, go opposite direction, 3/4, enter, and you'll see that it lines up perfectly with our other piece, our other rabbit right there. So that is exactly what we want. I'll click check mark, and that is our back piece. So I'll rename part 4 to back. So now that we have that, I'm going to just hide everything else. So I'm going to make sure I'm looking at it like this. I'm going to hide side gable, bottom, and top. And then the part we want to draw the new sketch on is the part that is facing the inside of the box. So I'm going to click on that face, sketch, and now we have it selected for our new sketch. So if you take a look at the back piece on the side here on our plans, all we're doing is creating 4 3/8 of an inch rectangles. So 2 for the top, 2 for the bottom. So I'll go corner rectangle. I can even look at it from the right here and make sure I have it all in my window here. I'm going to go to the corner, 3/8. Perfect. And then another one, 3/8. And we can do the same for the bottom. So we're not changing the 4.5. We're just going to that line and hovering over the new measurement, or the height of it, and 3/8 of an inch. So that is looking like our back piece right there. So that is good. We can hit check mark. And now you can see we can select the 2 parts we want to remove. So if we take a look at our side, we want to remove these parts right here. So I have that selected, and you just need to click the other part and it'll select it as well. So that will be the extrude command. Again, it's going to want to go out. We will change that from add to remove. Go change the 1 inch to 3/8. And just like that, we have our pieces removed for the grooves that we need to build our box with. So there is everything we need. Click check mark, and we can confirm by going to the front that it is identical to our back piece on our plan. And same thing with our right view, it is the same there. So let's go back to our front, and we will unhide these. So that is what it's going to look like. Everything's lining up. That's good. And now we will move on to the front piece. Again, very similar to the back, but we're going to have different measurements because the top lid needs to slide over the back piece, or instead of butting into this piece, it's going to slide over the front. So I'm going to go create a new sketch right now, and I'm going to select again the same plane, but on the other side of the gable. So I click that plane, remembering not to go create the rectangle from the outside here, but going from the inside. So I have my corner rectangle inside, and you will see that you can even build it or create the rectangle to the already specified parts here. So for example, I'll just do it differently this time from the last one. I'll just snap on to this one, and you'll see that I can click it. So we have 4 3/4 high, which is 4.75. We'll look at our plan. That is perfect, 4 3/4. And then for our width, we have 4.5. And exactly like our plan says, 4.5. So everything is good there. We can go directly to extrude. It's going to want to push it out. We'll do the opposite way. That's 3/4 of an inch, so 3/4. And everything looks good there now. So I'm going to hit OK. Again, I will rename this part 5 to front. And we can go ahead and start to mark out our grooves on the front. So I will hide these, hide the side, bottom, top, even the back. So I know this is where I want to sketch on. I'm going to click it, sketch, and we now can use I'll just go to the left view to make sure we're on the right part, which we are. So we're still on the sketch. I can go corner rectangle. Now we're only making the bottom 2 parts of it and not the top because, like I said earlier, the lid is sliding over that top part. So I'm going to go corner rectangle 3/8 and then 3/8 again for this part. And that is what we want. So you can click OK. Same thing as the back piece. Select that middle, extrude, pushing it out. We're going to not add, but remove 3/8. And just like that, we can double check that this is the same as our front piece. So everything looks good there. So we can go ahead and unhide the rest of them again. As you can see, there's our box. We are missing the other side gable, but don't worry about that because we will just, when we go to assemble it, we'll bring in 2 pieces